from the day those young girls roasted The Rock to witnessing Ryan Gosling be judged by his own daughter. Celebrity children say far too much in these situations. First, Galado's daughter, who enjoys introducing her mother to everyone.
We go to the park and then she goes to, kids, they try to make friends, so they go to the parents and she goes, "My mom is Wonder Woman." And then the parent would look at me strangely, not recognizing me, and I would go, every mother is a Wonder Woman.
My mother was more like the Joker.
Additionally, Mark Ruffalo's own daughter placed him in a rather awkward situation in front of her friend.
Do your kids' friends ever come up and go, "You're the Hulk"?
As a matter of fact, they do. And this little boy, Nicholas, sat across the table from her, and I was coloring with her and doing the things you do with a preschool child.
Absolutely.
And he looked up at me and he said, Are you the Hulk? And I was like, well, no. And my daughter's like, yeah, he's the Hulk. And he said, can you turn into the Hulk? And I was like, she's like, do it, Daddy, do it. So I went, and he went, no.
At the same time, Steve Harvey's son filmed and posted his whole crazy mustache care routine without him knowing.
What's happening?
I'm doing my mustache. It's a private moment. My son was in the dressing room. I'm in Africa, and I don't know that he's doing this because he's my son, so I don't have to watch him. And then who told his stupid behind to post it? Then he posted it, and it went crazy, and now everybody talking about, what was that on your face? What was you doing?
But on a different day, it was his daughter who left him speechless.
Hey, was Michael B. Jordan there? I know he's dating your daughter now, so was he sharing Christmas with you?
Yeah.
Look at that, that's happening in front of you?
I've never seen that picture before.
This is not something any dad is ready for, not even Jamie Foxx.
What happened was my daughter, who didn't know that I had already ran a background check on her boyfriend, he comes to the crib and Snoop happens to be there. And I said, Snoop, there he is right there. Shake him up. And Snoop walked over to my daughter's boyfriend and just said, hey, what's up, cuz? Hey, look here, we her uncles, you know what I'm saying? So act accordingly, homie.
Or Sean Penn is saying something that will make you laugh out loud.
My daughter waited till about, I guess she was 16 when the first one came to the door. So then I went to the door and I opened it quickly, Mr. Penn. And I said, no, call me Sean. You do get her home. Whatever you do with her while you're out, I'm gonna do with you when you get her home. He laughed in what I thought was a nervous laughter, but it was laughing at me. He was 3-time mixed martial arts champion of his age category in California, so he thought the whole threat was pretty humorous.
Riley, Stephen Curry's daughter, is another child who always takes center stage.
It's entertaining basketball, but it's we're both supposed to,
That's too loud, Dad.
I know. Hold on one second. There's gonna be stretches where, he plays well, and obviously he did that for us, especially in the first half. That's not how we envisioned the game going, but to win a championship, and everybody's got to be locked in. Everybody's got to be, determined to whatever comes our way. We got to be able to fight through it. It was special, I think, because everybody was kind of enjoying the moment.
I feel best.
You wanted to say that.
She shows that she's paying close attention to everyone, even when she's tired. The Rock is another guy who looks scary but doesn't have any power at home.
Handsome?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean handsome?
Handsome?
I'm a girl.
What do you mean I'm a girl? No, I'm a boy.
You're a girl.
I'm a boy.
You're a girl.
I'm a girl?
You're a girl now.
All right.
You're a girl now.
They never miss a chance to make fun of him or make him feel bad.
Wait a second, I smell something.
It's nothing. Close your nose.
It's nothing? What do you mean close? Ah!
Right in the eye.
Ah!
Right in the eye.
Look at what Hugh Jackman's son told a friend about him.
Like, I remember my son having a friend come over. He was about 13.
Yeah.
And the guy was peppering him with Wolverine questions over and there was, my son was saying nothing. And I'm in the room next door and finally I hear this, listen, my dad is nothing like Wolverine. He is not tough. He's not cool. Don't ask me any more about it, right?
But you aren't the only one going through that. Kirk Hammett faces it too.
Are your kids excited that their dads are part of Metallica? Are they, does that make them cool or you cool?
Well, for me, I mean, you know, my kids think that guitar playing is boring.
They do?
Yeah, and so, yeah, can you believe?
Lisa Kudrow didn't get away with it either.
Is your son old enough to watch Friends yet? How old is your son?
Well, he's 16.
Oh, so then he is old enough.
He's old enough. He's old enough, and he's old enough to know that he's not that interested.
Oh, he's not that
Yeah, so.
And Reese Witherspoon's son seems to think his mom will keep surprising him.
Like, my youngest kid is super invested in my career. My other two could give two craps. But my youngest is like, Mom, can you get an EGOT? And I was like, well, I'm gonna have to work a lot harder. And he's like, well, then get going. Asked me to win a Tony so bad. And I'm like, do you know what a Tony is? He was like, no.
Billy Crudup also needed some advice about his career.
And during the film class, he and his friend Zev and Cole, the three of them made a movie. In the film, he decides to cast Mom and Dad. But I was filming it when I was coming home on the weekends and stuff from working here. So needless to say, I didn't want to go from the paid working gig to the non-paid working gig while I'm being directed by my 15-year-old.
Right.
Who says things like, well, that's a stupid choice, Dad, do it better.
Chris Pratt's son might not know exactly what his dad does, though.
He thinks I'm a firefighter?
Why?
I don't know. Because I know this because I'll say, hey, bud, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I gotta go to work. And he'll go, are you going to work on your fire truck? And I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am, son.
You just go, yeah, sure, of course.
Yes, I am.
And Katy Perry's daughter has already learned how to get her mom's full attention in a matter of seconds.
If I'm distracted doing something and she's already said mom, 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 like the third time she'll go, Katy Perry! And I'm like,
Wow.
no, don't call me that.
Ryan Gosling's daughter surprised everyone by sharing her thoughts on the Mona Lisa while they were at the Louvre.
Well, we got to work in France, and so we went to the Louvre, and we saw, Win Victory, we saw Venus de Milo, and we're standing in front of the Mona Lisa, and she turns around and she goes, this museum? And I said, why?
Yeah.
She went, because it is not good.
Yeah, NG.
His daughter was honest with him about how well he did in Project Hail Mary.
I love the glasses on your
What's
children.
the story?
That was my daughter's idea. I was
like
playing with the
these.
character, and I threw on some glasses, and I thought, this is cliche, like to wear glasses to play a scientist.
Yeah.
And my daughter was like, you do look smarter in glasses.
They were even a part of his performance at the Oscars.
When they come see you do I'm Just Ken, do they go, oh yeah, Daddy's fun, he's awesome.
Dad's Kenan again.
He's Kenan again.
Yeah. They were, I mean, look, it was their, interest in Barbie and their disinterest in Ken that sort of started all of this.
Yeah.
It's really been a team effort, and they were on the film, and they came to set when I filmed the number. They know all the choreography better than I do, and
They do.
songs. Oh my God, they're backstage, kind of like showing me that.
Sofia Vergara's son is also very honest.
And he turned around and said to me, Mom, don't forget that tomorrow it's like the parents teacher thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, sure, I know. He's like, and then he was gonna close the door and he turned around and said, don't forget to dress like a mom. I was like, I'm like, wait, don't just say that. I got out of the car.
But really, it looks like the kid is just jealous of his mom.
Now I just dropped him in college in September, and the father of the roommate thought that I was the sister, and I'm like, yes. He's like, it's so amazing that you bring your brother. I'm like, yes. But I could hear my son in the back, tell him. Get him now. Tell him. It's like, oh, no, it's my son. So I enjoy for a little bit.
Ryan Reynolds also had the mom effect with his daughter track.
the track.
It's a game changer when the baby falls asleep. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And is she talking?
Yeah, she's saying mama. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
You know what, though? You know what my wife doesn't realize, though? Is that she calls me mama, too.
Some kids don't care that their parents are famous and just make fun of them.
Yeah, I was driving to school the other day and he was in the back of the car and I just heard this kind of, oh, isn't that a lovely field? Look at that lovely field. Aren't we lucky to live here? And I was like, aren't we fortunate to live here? Oh, look at this. I was like, are you doing me? And he was like, my name's Daddy. I love you.
Johnny Knoxville had an awkward moment when what was supposed to be a parent meeting turned into something else because of what his son did.
So what happens at this parent-teacher conference?
Well, the first one with my daughter went great.
Great, okay.
Was totally attentive, was doing wonderful. And then we walked across the way to Rocco's parent-teacher conference. Apparently he has a trouble with knowing when it's appropriate to talk and the content is a problem.
I see.
He'll raise his hand and the teacher knows, like I can tell by the look on his face that he's gonna say something. He's like, raise his hand, is this appropriate, Rocco? Mm-hmm. When I was born, my head was so big that I couldn't come out the natural way, so I had to come out the other way. I was just taking photos of my wife the whole time.
And this was?
There's one. These are all, yeah. There's a host of pictures. That was on the my head had to come out the other way story.
And the main target of Adam Scott's daughter's jokes is her dad.
Is it true that your daughter tortures you? It is incredibly insulting to you?
Yes. Like we were playing 20 questions recently, and she asked, like, is it animal or mineral? Like the first questions you ask me 20 questions, it's animal. She goes, okay. Is it human? It's like, no, it's not human. She goes, oh, okay. Oh, it's daddy. Another time I was going on a trip. As I was leaving, she said, Daddy, I put a note in your backpack, but don't read it until you're on the plane. Okay, and I was just like, oh my God, my daughter. So I get on the plane, and then I'm like, oh my God, this note. Go into my backpack, and I find it in the front pocket. Open it up, and it says, you suck.